everyone.
What's up?
Hello, greetings.
I was like, are you there, Pooch? Are you there?
I'm here.
It may look a little bit different than everyone's used to.
I think it is.
As you can see, we've changed the background behind Pooch. Oh wait, my arm's going behind Pooch. That doesn't He's actually not here. He's out in New York. So
Nobody sits in my chair when I'm not here.
I do like how you overlaid it so it looks like he's there. But Travis, I'm going to need you to...
If I had a green screen, you could almost take it.
I need you to look at where he's supposed to be, though, when you're talking. Oh, nice. How's everyone doing tonight? Are you all right? Are you adding... Are you getting guests in your room, Pooch, that want to be on the stream?
We might have some special guests poke their head in. You never know.
Okay, so Pooch, we need you to face the other way not the way towards the door.
No, I'm mad at Travis right now. And so I'm away from him. Hi, Trav. How are you today?
There you go. That's perfect. Oh, that's so hilarious. Oh my goodness. Okay. Are we going to talk about the show? I know we're all having fun.
I'd like to kick off the show by thanking our sponsor, Proto Pasta, for being with us tonight and sponsoring our giveaway at the end. So hang out for that.
Yep.
What are we giving away tonight from Proto Pasta, Heather?
So Proto Pasta is giving us a $50 gift card to their website, so that you can use that for anything. And just an FYI, I did hear that you could use that towards the Proto Pasta workshop that they offer. So if you want, or you can use it towards any filament of your choice. Yay! So that's pretty cool. So so everyone that tagged Community Ketchup in the last couple weeks is going to be entered into that drawing at the end of the show. Yay!
as well as anybody in the chat.
Actually, I brought some with me. I brought some of the Tom Orange with me. I always travel with Proto Pasta.
But no pink?
Just in case. No, it's not the Crush. It's the Tom Orange, the tangerine.
Very nice, very nice. So I think people are pretty jazzed about that. So Proto Pasta, they've got all kinds of crazy specialty filaments. If you're not aware of them, I'm pretty sure most people are. And then they've got their workshops. Now, are you going to the next workshop, Pooch? Did you sign up for it?
I'm still waiting on my personal
invitation
media pass.
Need the golden ticket?
Yeah, we need a golden ticket. Now. Your media.
I don't know if you do this. We're official media.
You're super official.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got a Artobox is going in November. He signed up.
Ooh.
He's exciting. He is exciting, but he's excited too. Oh man. All right, so we're going to get started?
Get started.
Yeah, any special announcements? Special announcement.
I like your sound effects that you add because we don't have you here to hit the soundboard. We had a couple birthdays since last episode. It was my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Woo woo. And then it was Joe Mike's birthday, and it's actually Jeffrey Wright's birthday today.
What is with all the birthdays right now? Mid-September birthdays.
That means people had a nice New Year's Eve.
What does that make you? What's the sign that makes you, Heather?
I'm a Virgo.
A Virgo.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a Virgo.
I don't believe in that mumbo jumbo, but I'm just kidding.
No, he's like, that explains a lot.
Yeah, right. That's what I thought he was going to say. I think he was going to be like, oh, it's all becoming clear now. But apparently not. Okay, and then our other... Oh, wait, hold on. Now I got too many windows open. Our other special announcement... I have no words tonight. Our second special announcement is in regards to the new community print-off. So last month, I think it was all month long, Chris Inspire 3D ran a community print-off. That was the fairy that we got to announce the winners for. And this month, it is a new one. I've included the link in the doc in the description. And if you click on it, Trav, I think it shows... Actually, hold on. Let me change the link. Or if you click on that one, you should be able to see it. What the new print-off is. Or the new...
Which one's that?
The new community print-off.
see the link for that.
Okay, just kidding. Please hold. So yeah, so we're going to do that. And I think Chris is in the chat. And there's some new prizes. There's been some restructuring of how the winners are going to be selected. There's going to be one that we're sponsoring from Pyro Design for just entering the contest and tweeting one of your pictures. There's one that's a community picked one, and then I think there's one other one. I can't remember.
So are you gonna do one this time or what?
I only printed the skirt last time, so I don't know. How about a better? Are you gonna do one?
Of course, I'm gonna do one.
You are.
I always participate in community print-offs.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. So yeah, so that's our next one. So check out the link in the doc, and you can see all the details about that, or follow Inspire INSPYRE 3D on the Twitters to get more info. All right. So that was our special announcements. Do you want to talk about follow-ups?
I don't. Does everybody know where I am? Like, should I?
Maybe you should talk about that.
I'm like not physically there.
We didn't even introduce ourselves either, but by now, people hopefully know who we are.
Yeah, we like to jump off. Sometimes.
I know, we get excited.
Go ahead and tell people what Community Ketchup is and why they should watch us talk.
Go ahead.
Okay. You talk about it, Pooch.
Yeah, so Community Ketchup is a fortnightly stream. Yeah, when I said fortnightly again, that means every 14 days, for those of you who aren't savvy with the time lingo. And we basically have material submitted to us from you, the community, of all the awesome things you guys are doing. And we review, and we comment, and we share, and we post, because let's face it, who has time and who can possibly keep up with all of the stuff that's just flooding us on social media?
It's way too much. It's way too much.
We are happy to compile and review and comment on these things for you. So that's what the Ketchup is all about. I am Pooch from the channel Repcord. You can find me on YouTube at Repcord, on Twitter at Repcord, on Instagram, on Facebook, all Repcord. That's me.
And I'm Travis from Pyro Design. This is my channel. Check me out anywhere at Pyro Design.
And I am Heather at DDHeader on the interwebs. And I'm from Pyro Design and head of the 3D Pink Mafia.
Yeah.
All right.
So today I'm not sitting next to my co-host because I am in the great NYC ahead of New York Maker Faire, World New York Maker Faire, as they like to change the tag this year. WMFNY.
Yeah, I feel like they change it every year. I think it's because they just keep getting it as, what is it? BAMF, and they don't like that one.
Bay Area Maker Faire.
Yeah, I know that was Bay Area, but they're trying to avoid that.
Who knows who's picking the hashtags? But anyway, that's Maker Faire's coming up this weekend. Really excited. There's going to be a lot of cool announcements coming up. There's a lot of media stuff happening ahead of time, some meetups happening ahead of time. I'm excited. I think we're going to see some cool new stuff from Prusa. I think we're going to see some stuff from Palette, from Mosaic, rather. And they're going to have a booth there, which is new, and a ton of other 3D printing and non-3D printing related makers and companies. So stay tuned for coverage of that. I have a squeaky chair today.
Yeah, we should have got like
Very
little
loud.
tag your project with hashtag Community Ketchup cards made that you can hand out to other types of makers to like spread the word.
Uh-oh.
That's okay though.
I should get little Community Ketchup cards. As I always say, sorry, you broke up a little bit there.
Yeah, get Community Ketchup cards to hand out to other makers that say like hashtag your project with hashtag Community Ketchup, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, you know, if there was enough thinking ahead, I've been actually on the East Coast for almost a week now. I came out early for a cousin's wedding, and I spent some time up in Maine for the last 2 days and stuff. So I've been trying to make the most of my time over here on the East Coast, and I didn't plan ahead as much as I would have liked on some of those things, but we'll get there, right?
It's all good. We're still new.
We are still new.
But we're doing pretty good. All right. So we ready to talk about some follow-up stuff?
Yeah.
All right. So, oh wait, now we're on different. Let me see. Hold on one second. Travis, you're on the You're on the dock from the... Okay. Perfect. So our first follow-up is Alkashwan shared Dzingof's home electroforming. Now, actually, I probably should have put this in the want to know more, but is he going to be selling this stuff? Because he's showing it like bagged up.
Do not
in
know.
kits.
We've been speculating around Dzingof's
I know.
for a while.
I need to know. Sorry, that's why I put it there. We're going to keep talking about it then, because I want to know more about it. But yeah, so he's like showing it packaged and stuff now. So that's why I was confused.
Well, yeah. I mean, he said so. If you look at the tag that Dzingov has on there, I think it's hashtag. Is it home electroforming or
Yeah.
something like that? You can see he's got quite home electroforming. He's got quite a bit of stuff on his Twitter feed, kind of showing all the things he's done. But I think he's kind of keeping like the how close to his chest because it's unclear.
Is he like,
maybe he's
is he trying to
release it as a
patent it or
product.
something? Yeah, that's what I wasn't sure.
Possibly. I mean, electroforming isn't, a new
Patentable,
technology,
yeah.
but I think it's maybe the way that he's got it miniaturized and applied in his thing. But the results are undeniable. I mean,
it's awesome.
he's constantly stuff, all kinds of different metallic materials, and it's it makes it sound like it's way easier and to do. Obviously, more accessible.
Way more accessible. And Mike in the chat saying blue crystals in a bag. Are we sure we're still a family-friendly show? All right, our next follow-up is Devin stool color print. So last show we showed this in its rendered form. Now this is actually the actual print of it.
That's so awesome.
Isn't it so cool? It looks so neat.
Did he do a video on this yet?
I didn't see a video on it. I just saw that tweet where he was showing the thing.
I bet he does.
I bet he does. I'm sure he will, but
Cool not to have some more detail, I think, around it. It's a neat idea.
yeah, it's super cool. And it is, I mean, obviously the crystallization. Oh, we're just talking a lot about crystals tonight. The crystallization in the statue is not, it's not to render, but it's pretty freaking cool still. It looks amazing. Yeah, Artobox is saying he wants it to be in a museum someday.
Yeah, seriously.
So cool. Yeah, so neat. All right. So next, we've got some packages that we got. Additions to the Community Ketchup set.
Ooh, I got the open package.
What? Yep.
Share.
Share.
All right, let's see.
Don't block it. Is it behind Pooch's back?
I'll make sure it won't. All right, so this is the one that you already opened. So
I
go ahead
did.
and show that one off first.
Don't show our
You
address.
can
My
talk about
unboxing.
it.
No, actually, you can show our
That's-
address. Don't show the other people's address.
Their address is really small.
Okay. So this
Heather
was...
doesn't even like people knowing what state you live in.
everybody already knows where we live. It's fine. So this is...
Not Cameron Park.
Not Cameron Park. This is from... Wait, tell me who this is from again.
Paul.
Oh,
I
Paul.
don't remember how to say his last name.
Pooch, say Paul's last name.
I can't. Pustakelis.
Yeah, that.
He's the guy that's done print the cancel print or cancel object.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's got a rep box, one of the original pre-release versions that he won at Earth, and is just an overall wizard and 3D printing maestro.
So
So
this
he
is...
sent us.
This is actually the molecule for PLA.
That's awesome.
So that's pretty freaking cool, right?
You didn't pull it apart and put it in different spots.
I didn't. No. And then there should be another little piece in there. I can't remember. In the letter, he says what that part actually is. That's another part of the molecule. But that's what this is. Isn't that so cool? So we'll have to get a little stand to put it on.
Look at the chain there. That's awesome. That's what PLA looks like. So if we zoom in on that, it's PLA made in PLA.
It is. He
literal.
did say that. He did say it is printed in PLA.
That's amazing.
Oh, Chelsea said she's in the air. Oh, no, they just hit the ground in New York. She was in air watching.
Well,
Let's add this to our
NYC.
Yes. So that's one.
Just wait till you step outside and people start cussing at you. You'll feel right at home.
She doesn't have her volume on, so you're good. She can't hear you. Well, don't cuss at her.
Old New York experience.
It's meta PLA, yes.
Meta.
Yes, it is.
All right, so
So this one we don't even know what it is.
I don't know what it
It's
is.
been-
This is from Tanya.
this is brave.
Wait, do you have
Hopefully
it in
Tanya's not trying to punk him.
Do you have us playing out of your speakers because we're echoing really bad?
Is that echoing? Or
Oh,
is
am I
that
really
somebody
echoing here?
talking?
Let me go to my headphones then.
Yeah. Ooh, what is this?
I think
It's
this is
pink.
better.
I thought you knew what this was.
No, I don't.
We got one of our awesome
Oh,
pencil
yay!
sharpeners.
That's so awesome. Oh, Ari's gonna totally try to steal that.
The barfing pencil sharpener.
Oh, I wish Clayton was here to do the sound effect. Do you have a pencil? Can you sharpen it? I love that print.
Print plus headphones, printed in Melt Ink 3D magenta.
Ooh.
Very cool.
Yeah, so there's.
Oh yes, that's so amazing. Did you see? I think we talked about these on an episode, a couple episodes back. So she printed these headphones and then like gutted them. I think Ari's knocking. And then, or no, she bought headphone parts or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's freaking amazing. Wait, here, you gotta give them to me. Oh, she says it looks like the antenna popped off.
Oh, there were antenna on it.
Oh no, or maybe she's talking about the antenna on the robot. On the robot, did the antenna
let me
pop
check.
off?
Yeah, there's nothing on here, so let's see.
Look at my headphones. These are so freaking cool.
Oh, yeah, there's an antenna right here.
So Heather, tell us. I couldn't tell from what I was seeing. Is it like it's all printed, the band?
Yeah,
and stuff?
so all of I can't see where I'm showing things, but anyways, this is also the side parts, or you're showing the side parts are printed, all of this part's printed, and then this is like the foam. Oh, and there's like, these are
Here.
nice too.
Switch to Heather.
I just switched it too.
These are nice. So yeah, printed on the sides here, printed, the whole band is printed. Oh, they're even adjustable. What the heck? This is crazy.
Everybody likes Heather the best. Not fair.
Everybody likes me the best.
Not fair.
Here, Ari will model them. Now go over by Daddy, and you can model them. Ooh, I'm gonna wear them next show. I'm gonna wear them on the show. Yeah, everything in pink is printed. She said.
Model.
That's awesome.
And turn your head. Oh,
And
thanks, Tanya.
But it doesn't have your sweet. You want fries with that little mic?
Oh,
on.
darn. I don't use the would you like fries with that headphone anyway. I guess I can. It's over here. Hello.
The mic. On it.
Tanya says,
Very
sorry,
cool.
Pooch, you get something next time, she says.
Oh, thank you, Ty. That was really awesome.
That is
I'm
very
sure-
awesome. And we'll have your pencil sharpener on the set here. And then if anyone, if you want to send us something and have us open it and keep it on the set, the address is in the description.
Ben sent us something too. He sent us his little hawk logo.
Oh yeah, it's up there. The sticker's there. You're right. His little.
I think that's with the Lux, the new Lux.
No, that's a sticker.
Filament? Oh, that's just a sticker. Because I thought he sent a print because I thought he actually printed his logo on multicolors too. Maybe he's working on that still.
Nice.
No spoilers.
That's very cool. Yeah, right. Way to go. Jeez. So yeah, very cool. All right. Are we gonna talk a little bit more about Proto Pasta? We have a special video tonight.
Yeah. Can I intro it?
You should.
Okay. So this was probably like, geez, how long ago was this now? Maybe a month and a half ago. I was up in Portland and Seattle, and I went to Proto Pasta, and I had a chance. It was, you know what it was? It was the week after they did the first filament workshop, and I went up there, and I had a chance to talk to Alex and Keith, and they gave me a tour of the place, and we sat down and briefly did just a quick debrief on the first. On the first filament workshop, which I wanted to share with you guys because as we were talking about at the beginning of the show, that they're going to be doing another one coming November. So I think it's kind of interesting to hear from them what they thought of the first one and maybe ideas for what's going to be coming up in the future. And I'm hoping that once they get the next one going, we can kind of follow up and hear how it goes because I think it's just such a cool idea. So with that said, why don't you run it? Hit it, Travis.
Run the video now.
And I am lucky enough to be here at Proto Pasta, the Proto plant.
The Proto plant, yeah.
Yeah.
Proto plant is the company name. Proto Pasta is
The brand, the material, the filament. But I'm here with Alex Dick and Keith Tinkers Kovala. The event that you guys had just this last weekend. Unfortunately, I couldn't be here for that, but I wanted to try to get
Told you should have been here.
a debrief from you guys, seeing as it was the first one, right?
Yeah.
So what can you tell me about it?
Well, as like you've all seen in the community, like we've had a couple experiences of people who come and make filament other than us, and so we got inspired enough by that we invited a whole group, to do our first official workshop that wasn't like just to make something with Joel or to Tom.
Right.
So yes, we had 8 folks, and we prepared the night before and challenged ourselves to think, how are we going to explain this to somebody else so that they can be able to have they'd be able to create colors, because like we do this, but we don't necessarily like lay it out like a menu and like teach other folks how to.
It's totally different from just doing it.
Totally different.
Yeah, of course.
So that was a really good challenge, and actually, what I like as far as like a getting back from that experience is like it pushes me further in how do I explain this, how do I understand this thing that we do, because you have to try to teach it to somebody else.
So you said 8 people seems like a reasonable number of people to try this with first and see how it goes.
Yeah, and that was kind of picked based on how much we knew we could extrude in a given period of time based on the schedule.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we actually started with a walk all around to get the tour.
Sure.
Right, you're here. You got to see the facility, see the plant. You got to pet all the gnomes.
Yeah.
Were they all local? Did anybody come from afar?
Yeah, we had 2 people travel.
That's
awesome. Distance. Now, I mean, the goal for going forward on these is obviously to give people enough foreknowledge to do it so that they can travel. We didn't expect that this time, given we only gave 2 weeks notice essentially to it.
Yeah. Did you shoot up in the middle of the night and go, we need to have a workshop?
I don't think it's quite like that.
Wasn't that dramatic?
But like we keep evolving ideas and talking about them, and there was a like, is this going to be enough time? Let's just go for it and see what the response is like. There seemed to be an overwhelming desire to like match colors.
Because I know there's a lot of companies that'll actually outsource that stuff, and because it's kind of a specialty thing when you're looking at actual color matching of stuff. But you feel like you can get pretty close to most stuff that people have brought in something like this, or no?
It actually went really well. The goal was to not set the expectation for color matching. It's not something that we're like openly trying to accomplish at this point. We've created the base of like colors and concentrations to create colors, but we don't have enough experience or data yet to like match with confidence. However, like just using like past recipes and existing knowledge, we're able to come really close on most colors to what people wanted. So that was really kind of unexpectedly like rewarding or positive.
So that's awesome. That's good. Good success. What other lessons learned did you feel like you had from this first one, and what are you going to do different, next time?
One thing that we actually changed right on the fly is we thought we might do like 500 gram spools of a color and then end up with 500 grams of transition. But we ended up it just felt right to go ahead and put all 100 grams like starting as a transition and then leading into the color all on the one kilogram spool. We even had just gotten into master batch or concentrate, multicolor glitter, gold glitter, and I think those 2 were brand new. Like they haven't made it into a product yet, but they got to use it in the workshop first.
Oh, cool!
So that was really fun. So part of what we did, we have actually a stack of materials that were made over there.
You can grab those.
The vanilla folder. And so what we did to wrap up the class is we decided to let the class vote on their favorite make of the day to be released as a Proto Pasta product. That is the one that the class voted on.
It's a very glittery, not too dark a blue. It's a nice color. It does transition a little bit. This is a very nice looking film. Well, so then to wrap up, for the event, you would say that it was a resounding success. People were happy with it. You guys were happy with it. You plan on doing another one?
Yeah, I would say actually if we didn't change anything, like it would be a hit again. Like it was that cool.
You guys have always been, in my experience, very accessible, easy to talk to, and I understand that you have your proprietary things as well, but it's great that you can allow the community in, and it creates a really unique experience. So that's really cool to see. Yeah.
Yeah, great. I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, that's just as important as the product to have like a good experience.
Woohoo!
All right.
I'm so jealous. It just makes me want to go so much more.
Yeah. No, it was really cool. I really wish I could have been there. It just sounded like a neat, intimate experience. And knowing the way those guys work up there, I'm sure it didn't disappoint. And I'll bet you, the November one's going to be even better.
Oh yeah, I know. That's what we were just talking about in the chat. I'm like, oh, I want to go so bad, but admission for 3 is a killer, man. $600 because I don't think we could leave Ari at home. I think she would be devastated. She loves proto pasta filament, so to be able to see how it was made would be epic for sure. So.
Well, I don't know if you caught it in that too, but it was saying like the multicolored glitter and the pearl and some of the additives that they offered weren't even available or used in any of their products yet. So
that's
I thought that was
cool.
kind of a cool thing for people to.
I think one of my favorite things too is they actually then that's how they got what color was it that they just released that was from the workshop. They released it to the public. It was one of the ones they made during the workshop. Was it the gold or was it no? What one was it?
I don't know.
I can't remember now.
It wasn't the blue they were talking about because the one that everybody voted on was the blue.
Oh yeah, that was it then. That was it.
Yeah.
That's so freaking cool.
Yeah.
Jealous. So cool. So yeah, check out a Wonder Blue Artabox
Blue
is
Wonder.
saying. Check them out if you haven't already, or stick around. Maybe you'll win a spool or win a gift card.
You can buy a spool.
And then you can buy your own spool. All right, are you ready for the main show?
Main show.
Main show. Oh, there we go. You can get a little clap at least. Yay. All right. So
is that our applause? That's what our applause is now?
Hey, it's better than nothing. So the first thing we got was a Proto Pasta Proto Gnome that you shared, Alan. It was the big, giant, super thick.
The thick, ropey extrusions. I love it.
Isn't that nuts? Oh, it's so crazy. Yeah. So we've been experimenting with using a larger nozzle to print stuff. Yeah. So I printed those candy cane or the lollipops, and I printed the sticks for them using a point. What is it? 0.8. But I think what size is this Proto Gnome?
It's a 1.3 millimeter layer height and 1.5 millimeter nozzle.
That is so nuts. So I thought it was fitting.
That's almost as big as the filament.
Yeah, isn't that nuts?
1.75 through 1.5. It's just barely melting it and putting it into.
I don't know that I've ever gone that big. Like even on my Volcano, I think 1.2 is the biggest I've done. So, you want to come in? I got a special visitor here that wants to say hello.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Pull up a seat here, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, hello.
The great Chuck Hellebuck.
Hi, Chuck.
So we can actually see him on the screen.
Travis, did Travis order his Chuck filament or your printer kit yet?
I'm putting you on. We're probably going to echo a little bit.
Okay.
That's okay.
You'll be delayed if you listen to it, so I think we have to listen to it over this guy. So hopefully we're not too bad on the echo here.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad.
No, it's not too bad.
So Chuck, what's your experience printing large extrusion?
Oh, like 1 millimeter type thing?
Yeah.
I've had mixed results.
Yeah.
You really got to get it dialed in. You got to reset your whole printer up to get it to flow right. It's not just change the nozzle, do one setting. I found you got to do a lot more than that.
So, and are we slowing down a lot too? Because it seems like he printed this at a 1.3 layer height and a 1.5 nozzle, so that's huge. That's crazy. And it seems like
but you got to be 80%, right?
You got to be mindful of overhangs a bit more, I would think, and it's really going to depend on the model being able to achieve something like that, I would imagine.
Well, you're not going to have the detail, and if he's printing 1.3, 1.5, you typically don't want to go more than 80%. Of your nozzle, and then you're pushing it, but
for the effect, it was kind of cool.
That's what Travis was saying. He's like, that's almost as big as the filament. That's insane. That's
I remember Brooke telling me a while back that you can actually print larger extrusion than the filament itself. Like you can actually print a 2mm extrusion with 1.75. And I hadn't seen any of it. He just said if you push it slow and all that, it doesn't seem. It's got a really.
Yeah.
Does it like build up? Yeah, and then it pushes through it. I feel like that's a clog waiting to happen.
Well, I've done that with a broken nozzle.
Not on purpose.
Exactly. Yeah, just a blob coming out.
Nice. All right, so that
Very
was
cool.
cool. So next we've got one I shared. This was I Dig 3D. Now this is so freaking cool. So in his town, they are doing I don't know if it's like the community is doing this art prize or this art contest, and they make these huge different types of art, all different mediums, and there's prizes to be won, and then they're going to showcase all the art in their town. And so this was his contribution to the contest.
It looks like it lights up, like it's plugged in.
It's freaking cool. Yeah, I think it does light up at night. And they're huge. I don't know. I don't think it shows on here what printer he printed them on, or if they're in pieces or what. But I just thought it was amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
It's a pretty big print there too.
Right?
This must be multiple pieces.
It's got to be multiple pieces.
Yeah.
Hey.
I think we lost you.
We lost your video, man.
We lost you, Pooch.
Oh, let me try to toggle it back
there you
on.
go.
And I lost yours too, though. So
There you are.
Yep.
I'm back.
Yeah,
You're back.
You know, in New York City, I imagine you're sharing your bandwidth with a lot of people.
Yeah, Preston tells me all the time the internet sucks there.
Well, what's interesting, we tested ahead of time. It had more uplink than down, and it was like 60 megabit or something like that. But who knows how reliably consistent it is? But
There was nobody there, right?
Yeah, that's
Now-
true.
now
It was
we're-
like at 3 p.m.
And now
before
we
I
got
was
3
home.
people, and
Yeah.
Oh, the chat.
Yeah.
I love this show because I love that when I have no idea what I'm talking about, the chat helps me out, which I super appreciate. So JT said that I Dig 3D built a specific printer to print those pieces. So they're all one piece.
Oh wow, that is a single print.
ridiculous.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's super cool. So cool. All right. So next.
wait, Grand Rapids, Michigan?
What?
Just as Grand Rapids, is that in Michigan?
I think so.
There's probably a couple Grand Rapids. I don't know. Is it like a Springfield? Where there's
Is it like
multiple?
Springfield? We're not on The Simpsons. So next we've got Ren Tinkerdork. This is we've showcased his stained glass work before, and this is a new one that he just finished. He just did the frame for it. So generally on these, he does the stained glass, and then the frames are all 3D printed. And this one is printed in one of my favorites, Cupid's Crush, also our sponsor, Protopasta. So this is a cool one. I can't remember. This is a Twitch streamer's icon, I think.
The stained glass.
The stained glasses, yeah, the picture he actually did. Maybe we can get him to do a catchy.
Yeah, we've talked about it before.
That would be amazing.
Have you ever done stained glass, Chuck?
No.
That just
I've
seems-
seen it done, but I've never done it.
Now, originally, wasn't it like? Isn't this called leading? Like, didn't they actually like use lead for this? But
They
I
did, I don't
can't
know.
imagine
Still
them doing
is.
that still.
Well,
Yeah.
it's-
So is it like a
solder or something?
Solder,
It's
yeah.
solder, yeah.
Very
They
cool.
basically use a big soldering iron, what I've seen when they've done it. Greenfield Village, they've done that stuff.
yeah, it's
By,
so crazy though.
Detroit Maker Fair,
Okay,
they have an outdoor museum. They do
and they do a
bunch
lot
of
of that.
old stuff. Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, that's
I
so
guess
cool.
they said it was Grand Rapids,
Oh, good.
which is like 2 hours from me.
It's pretty close.
I may
Oh,
go-
it's in Michigan. Okay.
And then, sorry to go back real quick on the iDig art. He said that there is a thing on their website too, and you can view all the other ones. So maybe I'll add the link to that because I wanted to see the other entries because I thought that would be kind of cool. All right, so next we've got Wellbot shared Steve Abrams cosplaying as popular 3D prints. So I thought this was great since you guys are going to a con of sorts, a fair. This was.
He's
What if
being the
people?
Proto now.
What if people cosplayed as 3D prints, like you as a proto gnome or as a benchy or as very popular 3D prints?
That's hilarious.
So if you could,
So that's the actual hat from the Proto now.
yeah. So if you could cosplay as a 3D print, Chuck, who would you cosplay at? What print would you cosplay as?
What would I? Who are we
Yeah, you
asking
guys,
here?
both of you guys.
We were gonna cosplay a popular print.
Yeah.
What would you be? geez, the first, I would probably be a brony, you know, like Aspie's ponycorn.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a super good one. I like it.
I really love that. My daughters have, you know, 2 giant ones that are their piggy banks out of that. So that's a popular print in our house.
Nice.
You got anything off the top of your head? If you're going to cosplay a popular print, it's kind of hard when you're on the spot, huh?
Yeah, it's on this. The only thing I'd have to do something Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
I don't know what.
What
but
about
my
like
wife,
or what about like the Groot? The Groot print.
It's going to be something on thing versus the Broom or something like that. I feel like I've seen some Harry Potter.
Does
Or
that,
maybe the
Dumbledore or something like that.
Ooh, Dumbledore. You'd make a nice Dumbledore.
I've done Dumbledore.
Yeah, you have.
Yes.
So-
we're going to need some pictures. Put that in
Yeah.
the follow-up, please, for next week, Chuck.
Pixar
Chuck's photos
didn't
of
happen.
Dumbledore.
Pixar didn't happen, Chuck. So if Joel was a Joel bot, is that like
the Joel bot.
Joel Inception? I feel like that would be weird. It would be weird.
The Joelception. Well, Travis, when he originally did Joelbot, he did the mask.
He
I had a
did.
mask for that.
I know he did have that. It was so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, so that can be done.
Oh, and Artabox is saying he has something bigger on his list. Starts with a J and ends with a bot.
Of
That's
course it
funny.
does.
Too funny. All right. So next.
Hey,
oh.
Heather, I'm noticing you jumped over to really cool ones. Tanya's
Yeah, you missed Tanya.
finishing tip, and then Sean's skateboard design.
Oh,
Should totally want to make sure we hit.
you know what? I'm so confused. Wait, did I? Oh. No, you know why? It's because we're
Are you
on two.
the same
We're
thing
on
as
two
me? I
different
thought maybe-
ones. No, I'm on the same one as you. I'm not on the same one as Alan.
Oh, okay.
We have too many documents. We're out of control.
I'm following along in a different document. I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. So
Okay.
let's talk about Tanya's
I got that one
Vaseline
pulled
tip.
up, so.
Travis has got that one pulled up. So she was saying that if you've got prints that lose their luster or like lose their color or fade, that if you put a tiny bit of Vaseline on them and rub it into the print, that it will help like revive the color and it doesn't get like gross feeling and then it doesn't dry out. And I think she's in the chat. Maybe she'll talk to us
She
more
did an
about it.
instructable on it.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before. Is this something she discovered on her own, or I wonder if she picked up this tip somewhere else?
I don't know. She
She's polishing the print with Vaseline.
So she
Oh, yeah.
sanded it. She polished it with the stuff. I just thought it was kind of a cool thing because I know we're always talking about finishing
But she
prints
did-
in
she
different
did a
ways.
video. There's a little video.
That's cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, and I like it because it's something like you don't have to spend some money on some XTC 3D or something like that. You know, anybody can just go down to the
Give it a nice shine to it.
Jelly.
Yeah,
What if that
she's
stuff spray on the dashboard of a car to bring it back to life?
Oh
That
yeah,
would
like
do
the,
anything.
like the turtle wax.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
would-
Worth testing. Why not? It's some of the best things about this community. It's just like people just try stuff. Like why not, right?
Exactly.
nice. Yeah,
Very cool, Tanya.
she says the color lasts longer than anything else she's ever tried when she uses that. She dropped her
Tanya,
she dropped her chapstick on a print, and that's how she found out about it.
That's the best way to find out about something.
That is epic. I love it.
Accidental discoveries are the best. Tanya, have you found it to work better on different colors than others, or is it kind of the same throughout? I'm curious.
Oh, that's so funny.
There's you playing the video. That's cool.
Oh, that's so great. Yeah, so she
Print,
yeah,
too.
that's very cool.
Yeah, try it.
It looks
Yeah.
neat.
I definitely got to try that.
Yeah, why not?
Super cool.
All right.
Okay, so Alan, we're skipping over yours that you're on because you're on a different dock, but we'll talk about that one later.
Okay.
So we are going down to Pokemon Nerd Space shared Dosmia's Lego bow. So this is a cute little bow. So I guess she's done a bunch of other little Lego accessories. I don't know if she actually did the Lego flowers that I've seen, but this was a cute little bow that she made, and everything is 3D printed. So the clip is 3D printed, and then the bow is 3D printed, and you can even 3D print a little gem to go in the middle. And I actually printed one, and then she did a modification of it for me that looks like a piece of candy. So I thought that was cute. Looks like Legos.
Very cool.
Oh, there's
Just pull-
mine.
There it is.
Nice.
Oh, she did a play with a bowl version of the Lego flowers, so you could change them around. Very cool. And in the theme of Legos, Ben Levine shared Martin Reed's Lego Spider-Man that he printed. There's lots of themes tonight. Legos,
Seen a lot
Star
of Legos.
Wars, all kinds of good stuff.
Lego Spider-Man. That's awesome.
Yeah, this is so good. Now, I didn't see on this, does it say, jog my memory, does it say if this was like palette printed or?
Filament.
Multi-part? It looks multi-part.
Yeah.
You know what? I bet it's based on the model, like the toilet paper holder. What size is this?
Oh, I don't know.
You can see it in his hand.
Yeah, it's
like-
not huge.
Well, it's hard to get a sense of scale on that from where it is, but anyway, it looks like it's multi-part. I don't know, maybe he printed a different layer to lay on top here. I don't know. Very cool.
Yeah, that's so cool. I haven't ever printed a Lego person. Have you printed a Lego person?
I printed one for Brandon that one time.
Oh, have you printed one, Pooch?
I've printed Lego blocks. I've not done the person, although the Lego Man toilet paper holder is in my kid's bathroom, courtesy of Fun King 3D, giving me one at Earth this year.
Oh, very nice. I like
Also
it.
of note, the toilet paper is hung in the correct overhand fashion.
Was it Chris who was saying that in his bathroom it's vertical, not horizontal, so it can't be put on wrong?
What?
Yeah,
Yes.
but that, go to right or left then, then there's
Oh.
that.
Yeah, there's that argument.
Vertical toilet paper. Well, that just seems like you're
You
gonna
ever
get.
see those where they stack them up?
Oh, just to store it.
No, he said that's
like
where they
that.
got rid of theirs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's to the right or left and it droops down. It's not pretty.
Chuck's not a fan of this.
Call
I
me
can tell.
old-fashioned. I like it horizontally.
You like a Lego holding it for you.
I did. Yeah, sure. Or anything really.
Nice. Okay, so next we've got.
Oh,
This was so cool. Yeah. So Filament Frenzy shared graphic silhouette box. Now, is this a logo? I am just so terrible, you guys. Is this a game logo? What is this logo? Tell me, Travis.
I don't remember what the logo's from. It says right here. It says you just saw it on Instagram.
Nice.
It's like the Firefox a little bit.
This is the one that I tagged at like literally the exact same moment. If you look under the
Somebody else tagged it too, right?
Yeah, as Filament.
Oh.
Yeah, and we were laughing. It was like the
Excuse me.
same
Bless
exact
you.
moment.
So now, does he have a light behind it, or it's just see through?
Yeah, I think there's a light. I mean, or it's showing through to the light that's just on behind it. It looks pretty freaking awesome. The layered effect is just like really cool.
Yeah, I never thought to do something like that. That's so cool looking. Such a neat
Nice.
idea. Very cool. Oh man. Oh, we got a big one next. Are you
What is it?
excited? So, Pokemon Nerd Space shared Spectre 3D Arts Wonder Woman cosplay.
Oh, yeah.
You've
So
seen
this
this,
is
but,
a-
That's a great picture of her too, right?
it really is.
I mean, she looks like Wonder Woman there.
Yeah.
So this is kind of an ongoing project that she's working on. There's a certain costume that she's trying to mimic, I think, or go off of. And this is they were saying crown, but it's not really a crown. It's kind of a piece of armor almost, it looks like to me.
Tiara.
It's not really a tiara though.
It says
Between,
tiara on there.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
call
they
that
call
a
it a
tiara.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But this is just not surprising. Broken Nerd. Everything he does is just amazing, and I'm excited. He's supposed to be here actually this weekend, so I'm excited for the chance to meet him.
That's exciting. And I know on this they're working on her sword and I think I can't remember, like some cups, arm cups.
The God Killer sword. They had that at. Did you see that at Murph this year?
Mhm.
That thing had some
Yeah.
serious heft to it too. That was a.
She had that and then her dragon head that was
Yeah.
breathing smoke.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Very cool. All right.
We love Kelly.
Oh, go ahead. What?
You gotta go to Murph. If anybody out there, if you're not, go to Murph.
Go to Murph.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the true hardcore 3D printing, people go. If you can only go to one show,
And you're
Honestly, that's
primarily
the
interested
one.
in 3D printing, then yeah, for sure. Because if you want to see
It's
other
a-
projects too, then I would go to a fair. But if you want all 3D printing all weekend, it's the place to
Yeah.
go for sure.
Exactly.
yeah.
Although I missed Earth, so I can't. I can't say. But
It was different, but a lot of the same crowd. It's really neat because people are really excited to show off their printers that they're coming up with, and it's just a genuine, really good creativity specifically around rep wrap and 3D printing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh,
Didn't mean
sorry.
to go off topic.
No, it's a good plug.
Sorry, we've got Yiming Shen in the chat, and so total spoiler alert right now. He was the one that won Joel's filament spool holder contest. So I was
Yeah,
just
did you see
saying.
that was a really cool. Shen, that
Congrats
was
to
an
him.
awesome holder, man. I really liked that.
Yeah, it was super cool.
Yeah,
I didn't get to watch that video yet.
Yeah.
Sorry, spoiler
Yeah, you-
alert, Chuck.
Check it out. It's
I will.
a really neat design. You remember how we were kind of like joking before when we had Joel call in and we said like, well, what's the whole point of it folding up? Like it realized what it was today when he was actually displaying it. Did you guys catch that?
So that he could take the spools in and out, the other spools?
Well, certainly that, but the folding actually helped clamp it to the rail.
Yeah,
And
especially on his, the way it
like,
clamped.
thinking I could put it somewhere compact, which is cool too. But it really is what kind of locked it onto the rail. When the thing unfolded, the way that it was, the backside of it would like pinch and lock around the bottom of it. So you'll have to check it out. It's
I'll
a
definitely
neat,
check it out.
a neat design, and then he had a little extra thing to add as a filament guide if you needed it. So
But I thought
very creative.
I thought it was super cool too that he was trying it on a 5 kilogram spool too. I thought that was great. I was like, oh man, that's huge. Like to make sure it
It
could
was making
hold
me
that
nervous
up.
too. I was hang that spool on the end of that, but it held it.
It did. It was great. It was great.
Some of those, the other ones, not Shen's, but some of the other ones were really flexing under that, and I was wondering, over time if they would hold up or not.
Yeah, so how did he, and we're totally jumping ahead because we were going to talk about this later, but did he just go based on people? Did they have to show like a video of their print? Like how did he even know what ones were going to be feasible? He didn't print them all, obviously. He said there was like 100. So
Yeah, I mean that's when we see him next, but
He'll be here later.
yeah, we'll see. I don't know if we're gonna still be going when he gets here.
That's
They're
true.
on the ground though, so maybe he'll poke in and we can ask him.
anyway, I was just curious. All
Nick said we're
right.
not giving it Earth love.
We can give it. Earth is really cool too.
I know. I said I wasn't there. I'm not knocking it.
Yeah.
I gotta get there.
They're hating you in the chat. Oh, Midnight Giant Shield. They're saying last minute nomination, Midnight Giant Shield. Yes, did you guys see his shield on Twitter? It was pretty cool.
I did. He's gonna have that here.
I
He's gonna have
know.
it strapped to his back, walking around.
That's going to be pretty awesome. Oh, no, now Paul's here.
He's got another really awesome thing that I don't think is public yet, but I can't wait to share some video of that when you see him with it.
Well, don't spoil it. We're spoiling
Ben,
enough
I'm
on
gonna
this
say, I'm
show.
gonna go on a limbo and say it's better than his taser axe.
What?
Kind of showing off.
That scared me. There was children playing with that, and we were standing right by it for the entire weekend, and so I was not a fan.
The other thing he actually showed me earlier, I saw what it.
I don't think I
Don't
want to
put
put
it
my
up
face on
there.
I'm not putting it up there. I'm just saying.
Travis is trying to spoiler alert.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna put a shield on real quick though.
Okay, put his shield on.
There it is. Is he done with it? Is he gonna put more on there?
No, I don't think he is.
Looks
Oh,
great.
he is saying you can spoil it.
Oh, I can.
He just said that in the chat. He said you can say it.
I can say.
He can say it or he can show it. Big
I don't know
difference.
if we can go about. Yeah, you want me to describe it because it's freaking awesome.
It is freaking awesome.
So
Here, I'll just.
I
pull
wish
it
I
up
could
too.
actually. You know what? I don't want to butcher it. So I want to put it on the next one so we can actually have the video.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think you should talk about it. There should be
Yeah.
some mysteries in life, and this should be one of them.
You really need to see the video to appreciate it.
Yes,
you're a big
exactly.
tease.
Yes.
That's what we like to do. We like to tease things a lot.
We like to
You know,
tease
keep
things
them
on Community
profitable.
Catch Up.
I gotta watch next week.
That's right. Next 14 days. Next 2 weeks.
Next fortnight.
Next fortnightly.
All right, are you ready to move on?
They are.
Okay. This is a quick one. So, Inspire 3D shared Filament Frenzy's base print. Now, I was going to ask about this one because I've been seeing this one. This isn't a Wavy Wednesday, but I think it could be. This little vase, is this something that Filament Frenzy designed, or was this on Thingiverse? Because everybody's printing like a million of them. I keep seeing them
This
everywhere.
vase, or very similar to this vase, has been around a long time.
That's what I felt like too. But then, like
Maybe
Alien
he's got his
3D
own
was
take
saying
on it, I'm
he
not
was
sure.
Alien 3D was printing like a ton of
It
them.
says micro bin
That
designed
was
by
one
me.
reworked. that it would
Using
spin and make weird. He did something different.
Yeah, it said it was made by him in Tinkercad.
Oh,
No,
nice.
it's just
Okay.
a little baggy.
Oh, they were
It's
making
like
it
a
into a
little
garbage
trash.
can.
Yeah.
Yes, he was
It's
making
like
it
a
into
mini
little
garbage can. I feel like we're getting a garbage can theme randomly. Between the trash walker, you've seen the trash walker.
Oh,
right? Yeah. And
I thought about actually making one walk.
that.
You know,
I've heard a
put
couple people talk about this. That would be
stepper motors
amazing.
in there. And
I want to see that. That'd
Yeah,
be
it needs to
fantastic.
be like we need. You know who used to do stop motion was now I'm spacing. Juicy Moose. Remember Juicy Moose used to do stop motion. We need a stop motion of the walker doing the walk.
Chuck does it. He can do it on
Oh yeah, Chuck, you do it too.
I
Thank
love
you.
doing that. There's no time.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, so next we've got 2 submissions for some amazing cakes that Chelsea did. One is a roulette cake, and then the second one is the drunk unicorn cake, which is pretty
You didn't
hilarious.
put the finished roulette cake on here.
It's the second link.
So maybe,
Oh, okay.
maybe I feel like I've seen a similar one, but so you saw Chelsea's cakes, right?
You've been on Pinterest too much, Pooch.
Is this fondant? Am I saying that right? Is that a lot of fondant?
Fondant? I don't
Fondant?
know. I don't know. She's not here to tell us, and she can't hear
Yeah.
because she doesn't have her sound turned on.
This is one of my favorite. I mean, Chelsea makes just amazing stuff, but this is probably one of my all-time favorites. Again, because I showed my daughters are big unicorn fans, and of course they wanted it immediately for their birthday.
I know.
Thanks a lot.
The
But
the
it's
roulette
not her
the
cake.
roulette one though was crazy. So it was for some museum, and they were having like casino night, I guess, or something. And so they
Yeah.
commissioned this giant roulette cake, and then they set it up. And I guess all the poker chips are chocolate that they did.
Nice.
And
This picture here isn't finished, I think, because the one that was actually on the table
Yeah,
had.
I have
all the numbers.
that's the one I pulled up as a finished one.
yeah, we pulled up the finished one.
Oh, maybe I just clicked the wrong link.
Yeah.
Anyway, still very cool.
And then the
Chuck, you wanna
unicorn.
say something about the cakes?
Yeah, the thing with her cakes is I look at them. How could you cut into them?
Oh, this is a work of art.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like you don't ever want to touch them. They're just amazing. You just don't want to cut into them and eat them because you destroy this piece of art.
Well, and I'd be curious, like, how good. I mean, I'm sure they're good because Chelsea doesn't mess with stuff that's not good. But like, what sacrifices do you have to make in order to use the certain materials to
Yeah,
like
like
get?
how much, if you put a ton of fondant on it, how does that taste? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I've asked her about that because I was like, "Is it disgusting?" Well, and on the unicorn cake, there's that exposed cake on it, so people were kind of like, "Oh, is that going to dry out? Is that going to be gross?" They actually put like a glaze over it, a sugar glaze, so it's supposed to keep it almost like seals it. But no, they make all their cakes there from scratch. All the batter and everything is from scratch. So I don't know, and a lot of the stuff they try to do with frosting and other things, so it still tastes amazing. I'm
I
still
think-
tempted. She needs to. I told her I was like, I want you to make a cake for Ari for her birthday, but it won't ship, so I have to fly her here to get her to do it for me.
That sounds like an expensive cake.
I know.
I would love to have her on at some point so we can ask her these questions because one, I like that it's a different medium that
Yes.
we don't always talk about.
Exactly.
And two, I'm very curious, like
Sorry.
what kind of time goes into it, and
Yeah.
how much you're trading form for function, and how many people actually do cut into and eat them because they don't want to.
I know. Yeah, and I'll tell you that roulette cake took her almost a week to make.
That
It was-
took a week?
It was probably
Yeah.
4 days. Yeah, because they had to make the cake. They got to bake the cakes and they got to cool them. Then they have to shape them and all that, and then all the details and everything. So, very cool. That Chris in the chat saying it's not a good time to watch the stream if you're on a diet.
No, it probably isn't.
Oh, that's
Man, the
funny.
things you can do with sugar frosting, huh?
All right, so
Like that cake boss.
Cake
Yeah.
Boss, she could
Yeah.
totally be on Cake Boss.
oh yeah, craziness. So the next few links that we have are all themed. Yeah. So the next ones
the
we've
theme.
got are all Star Wars themed. So the first one we've got is from Danska, shared Mighty Jabba's life-size Jabba the Hutt print. So I feel like this is like We the Makers, but the Star Wars edition. Because I think it's
Yeah.
pieces, right?
He actually made it life size? Okay, that's insane.
Mighty Jabba.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that
Are you pulling the
insane?
video up?
Yeah, I got the video going right now.
Yeah, he's showing it. And so he printed it all in pieces and then put it all together. That is just, what do you do with a giant Jabba the Hutt?
Okay, I don't even know that I've ever seen
What do
a
you-
print this big, like, come together. This is insane.
Well, you've
What do you
seen
mean?
them.
What do you do with it. All these other things that we do, you display it proudly.
Yeah, it sits in the place of your couch.
No, he said it's permanently stuck in his basement. Oh, he can't get it out. It won't go through the door.
Alright, I'm trying to get to like the. Oh, that's a small one. Oh my gosh, look at how crazy big it is.
Wow. What is a banana for scale?
Yeah, exactly. They're saying you dust it once a week. It literally cannot come out of his basement because it is
God, how
completely
heavy
one
is
piece.
that?
And it
comes
can't
with the
move.
house now.
Yeah, oh, that's
Imagine,
it.
like,
That's an odd selling point.
I was there.
Oh, look at the little ones. Oh, yeah, we need banana for scale.
Yeah, well, it's gonna pull back and show this huge.
Hey, before we forget, Greg, thank you so much for the
Yes.
contribution. For those of you that are unfamiliar with Wellbot, we're trying to raise money to help him out with some of his medical issues. So that's really kind of you.
That is very nice. Thank you.
I want to see this Jabba the Hutt painted.
He doesn't paint it.
No.
Oh,
wanna
okay. I
see
was
it
like,
painted.
what? Oh, that's insane.
Wow, this is a long video detailing the whole.
Yeah, it
whole
goes through the
thing.
whole thing. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that because that's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was it painted at the end.
No, that's an
It
actual
cut to a picture of the video or from the movie.
An S4 and an S5.
Oh, there he is. Oh, did you see it? He was standing behind
Yeah, I
it.
saw it standing right
Holy
behind it.
moly.
So look, you can see the.
I'm gonna fast forward to the end here.
Yeah, it's like right at the end. It shows him standing behind it. That's insane. Ridiculous.
Did it say how many pieces it was?
I'm sure it did.
It probably did in the
somewhere,
whole video.
Yeah. So the video, you guys have to go back and check it out. The video is only like 15 minutes, 14 minutes long, but that's something, man. This organic modeling always blows my mind because I just don't, I can't
Oh,
kind of.
Pooch is breaking
guy.
up.
And so when I watch like Garrett or other people do organic modeling of things like that, I just
It's
I'm in
art,
awe.
right?
It
It's
really
art.
is art.
All right.
It's
So,
the modern day sculpting, right? You know, people are actually up the clay.
you're breaking
Right,
up.
me.
All right. So we got Nick.
Is Leia next?
Oh, what? No,
That'd be so
Leia. We
bad.
got Boba Fett, though. We got Boba Fett. Oh. You guys are cutting out. I love BB3D says, isn't he a little short for a stormtrooper?
Yeah, I saw that.
All right, so we got Boba Fett's. Is this? Wait, I can't remember. Is this Boba Fett's gun or Boba Fett's
It's like Boba
pistol?
Fett. Boba Fett.
Oh, it's a Boba Fett. Did you click on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
His
Got the Star Wars theme going here, huh?
Midnight Giant says that's why he sticks to pointy things because he can't do organic. Oh, so I think if you click on the second link, it shows it painted.
the Boba Fett.
Mm-hmm, the Boba Fett.
Okay, give me a sec.
Huh.
Chuck Gregg says he wishes you were his
Like
father.
model, I'm guessing. These are all modeled using kind of the same technique we've seen Garrett do, where he's like they're taking like a still and then just kind of laying over, and that's incredible.
Yeah, that's nuts. It's totally crazy.
Brittany wants me to be
It's
his
not
father.
painted. It's just.
Oh, that's fine. Go to the next
I'll
one.
give him nothing filled up.
So then,
Greg,
then our last in the Star Wars is we've got Bad Wolf Props Death Star Trench Run table. Now I don't know what he's using this for, but I think it's pretty freaking cool.
It's
I
like
think
it's
Joel's.
made out of computer parts.
Oh, is that what it
It's like
is?
PC. It's like a motherboards and stuff.
I'm waiting for it to come up.
Are we looking at Bad Wolf?
Yes.
It was hard to hear over Joel's voice as he stormed through the door. No.
Yeah, so I don't know what is he going to use this for? Do we know? Does anyone know? I just think it looks so cool. And it's all different kinds of stuff that he's kind of like piece parted together, right?
Yeah, because it's.
The Death Star Trench. What's the purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know what the purpose.
We don't know what the purpose is. Is it just an art piece?
It's made
Yeah.
with motherboards.
Well, it's just before it blows up, so
Yeah.
I like he's got these like all these mother as like his props. That's a great use for like old computer hardware.
Yeah.
Very creative store.
So cool.
I love it. This is a heck of a server board too. Look at this RAM array here. Amazing.
This amazing 3D print, and you're fascinated by the computer boards.
I just like the creativity of the creativity. The prints are like pretty cool. These look like they're pretty tiny.
Pretty detailed.
Just little acrylic. You think these are resin? Did it say?
It didn't say.
I didn't say anything on that.
I think
Those
they're
have to be
FDM.
resin. They look pretty tiny.
You think so?
Really?
I
They're
don't know.
pretty small.
They're
so-
pretty small. So Pooch, the next one's yours.
It is?
Mm-hmm. The Fallout pipe revolver. You tagged it. Do you
So,
remember?
well, I'm gonna date myself because like the last time I was into gaming, it was like the original Fallout. I haven't gotten into the like, since New Vegas came out and all this stuff. But I always have like a warm place in my heart because I love the retro effect that they have in the Fallout universe. And so every time I see, Andrew Sink did like a pipe. Travis, you ever see like the pipe pistol he did?
Uh-oh.
Post-apocalyptic story. You heard of Fallout, Chuck?
I've heard of it. I never.
It's a video game. It's a post-apocalyptic scenario. Everybody's hiding out in the bunker because the nukes went off, and then they come out
Yeah, that's just a
and
wasteland.
making things, and so you see a lot of people now doing cosplay and modeling around. This is just one of those, and I just love the detail on this. I've never actually finished anything
True.
to this because I'm ability to
So
finish.
it's like a survivalist, not a steampunk.
So-
It's
yeah.
survivalist. Like a
Yeah,
what was that Mel Gibson movie?
like a Mad Max.
Mad Max. It's like out of Mad Max.
Was that Mel Gibson?
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
that's what made him.
I mean, it's
That was a
yeah,
big
it's
movie.
the same idea. The whole
Survival
the
after-
post-apocalyptic.
Exactly.
Very
You
cool.
made that?
No, I just was the one that tagged it. Kramer
Okay.
Chuck hasn't watched Community Ketchup before.
kind of wrapping
I'm just
cloth and stuff. Come on in, man. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We give
Yes,
you.
it is.
Oh, look at this! Everybody, come on in here. Pile in here.
Yeah.
want to trip over anything.
How are you doing, brother?
Poachy.
Oh, you smell delightful.
I bet smell like an airplane.
We got Garrett here from Chaos Cortec. Hey, put your head in there.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Chelsea's in there. Sorry, Chelsea's over here too.
Hi, Chelsea.
We were just talking about your cakes.
Oh.
Drunk
roulette
unicorn
and-
and review roulette, and we're having a good old time.
So we couldn't cut into that.
Yeah.
That blaster's great. The Crown State.
Oh my gosh. Did you ever get into Fallout? Did you ever play Fallout?
I
I don't play video games either, but the last time I was into gaming, it was
I want
like
to.
original Fallout was like the one game I love, the Pip-Boy and all that fun stuff. But anyway, there was a question.
It's cutting out a little bit.
Yeah.
Question the contest.
Oh, yeah. About the bracket.
They were just asking Joel if.
Oh, we just asked if he printed all of them, or how did he know what they would actually be like? Because I know you didn't print all 100
how
or
many
whatever.
submissions did you end up getting?
There was about 600 submissions
Oh,
for the
600.
contest.
What was your process for working through them? Because obviously you're not able to print
Right.
all these things.
Well, with that many entries, I mean, I can't. I don't have the capacity to go through one by one. So what I did is I would bring up a page of 20, and I would just scan through and see which ones were unique, which ones stood out, which ones had great photos just in the thumbnail view, and then I would break those down into a bit, and then I could go through one by one on those. It ended up being about 50 that I chose from the thumbnail view, and then I broke the winners down from the 50.
that still must have taken some time.
It was an evening. I
Yeah.
like normally if I film or if I print or something, I dedicated an evening.
Very cool. How hard do you feel like it was to pick? Because you had 3 that we saw, but there must have
It
been
was
some.
it was extremely hard, but I tried to pick different styles. Like one was the one that just kind of went in and held stuff.
Right.
One was a fold up,
right.
and the other was one that had attachments that.
Oh,
Oh,
Shen's in the chat right now, so we were just talking
Oh, cool.
about his and how much we love. You remember when we were because he teased that a while ago,
Yeah, he did.
and
Yeah, he did.
when you did the call-in on a couple episodes back, we said, "Well, why does it fold up?" And it only occurred helped it clamp on to
Yeah.
the rail.
That's right.
And so we were just joking that maybe so you can store it more conveniently, but it was a functional
No, it was a
component of it. And it was
clamp.
really neat.
Yeah, it was a good way to.
uh-oh.
sorry about the technical.
Yeah, sorry about the...
New York. Everybody's getting home in New York, and they're putting on their internet, I guess.
Yeah. No, they're getting home. It's 9:30 there.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, you guys are cutting out. So.
Oh, we're cutting out. Okay.
Oh, they're saying tell Chelsea that they love the unicorn cake in the chat.
We will. We will.
I'm
Chelsea, everybody loves you.
I'm gonna go make a drink.
Yeah, please do.
Love you all.
So
Yeah.
I know we're running a little long because I know it's a special episode and we've got our visitors and all that. Should we forge ahead? Should we pick out a couple of our favorites? What do you think? Because we've got still probably there's so many still left because there was so much cool stuff. I know I say that every single time. There's so much cool stuff.
We really do. I say we should probably do.
And we lost your decision.
We put them on the for the next one. What do you think?
Wait, we didn't hear what you said because you broke up.
I was thinking maybe we'll do 3 or 4 more and then move on to the end of the show and then make sure that we get these into the next one.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think that sounds good.
And then we can do our drawing and all that.
And then we can do the drawing. Yeah. Okay. So there's a couple I wanted to show. One was the Tinker's Landscape, which is the next one on there, or the next couple down. So the first one was the initial, like when he just started it, and then the next one was finished. So did you guys see this already?
I'm still looking for it.
Under Tinker's Landscape, right
I
under the
found it.
Bruce patch. This is
Which one are we on? Sorry.
That's okay. This is the Tinker's Landscape. So he did this in the transition spool of filament.
That's just the 3D model. I remember seeing this. This is pretty awesome.
Yeah, isn't it so cool?
Yeah.
He's gonna be here.
Who's that?
No, Keith is not coming to this
No, he
one.
didn't come.
Keith is not coming this
Yeah,
time.
that's like a perfect way to use a transition spool. It just
Oh my
looks-
gosh,
really
how did
is.
it like run so perfectly? It's water and then land. It's freaking amazing.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome.
I think that does a really cool job of helping to show the contrast to the topography on this thing. It's interesting to see somebody competing with Martin's landscape, getting into landscape.
I know, that's what I thought too. I was like, oh, this is great. He's totally going to compete with Martine about it. All right. So there's, let me look really quick here.
Ooh. Should we do the Mauser?
Yeah, that one's cool. From Askewed View 3D. Do that
So
one.
check, I don't know if you've been following along with these guys, but they're doing, how many are they doing a week?
3 models
They're
a week for the entire year. And they are modeling and printing and finishing them, I think,
Oh, yeah, I
right?
saw this. This is pretty awesome.
Modeling, printing, and finishing 3 a week.
And
So this
releasing
is-
videos on all of them.
So Travis, what is this from?
This is from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I believe.
Is it?
Ah, okay.
And then also too, so I've been including their models every episode, like the 6 models that they've done. I included them down in the shout out section. So if you want to check out the rest of their models all in one place, you can look down there. So that one's cool. I know that one's so neat.
Somebody
Could you automate that, Chuck? Just have him walk around biting everything?
Won't be as pretty, but yes.
Maybe put him head to head
he-
against the trash can?
He just said they're 7 weeks ahead.
One of the jaw.
Askewed View just said they're 7 weeks ahead on their videos.
TMNT, yeah, I was right.
Oh, and it is from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Nice. That's insane. So cool. Okay, and then we have to show the next one, and then that'll probably be the last one. The next one, because I want to show this, because Alkish One was talking about his students. So he went back to school, and
Oh, yeah.
and they are designing name tags. And so this was their name tags that they're creating in Tinkercad. And I just thought it was cute. Because these are some of their first things that they're designing and printing on their own. And he said he was going to get every single kid to tag their community ketchup of their individual one, so he thought he would get entered multiple times to win the Proto Boston gift card.
Yeah, this is
Cute.
neat. So he started to, he did an updated photo. Maybe I'm
Oh, yeah, he did an
Had
updated
maybe
photo.
10 or 12 of them up, and he was kind of doing a wall, kind of the way people do hex walls.
Yeah, maybe Travis
So
can
is
find
this?
it.
He
So
wanted
then,
that imperfect pasta.
I know, right? It's so great. And then, so while he's trying to find that one, there's some other great ones. If you want to check them out early, you can. They're all in the description in the Google Doc. And then otherwise, we'll go over the rest of the ones next episode. There's some good ones. Actually, that's probably fitting because there's a bunch that are they're like Halloween themed. So that's pretty cool. Oh, wait. Sorry, no. Let's do one more. After, did you find the updated picture?
No.
No. Okay. That's okay. Do the well-bought ones. So there's...
Oh, yeah, these are really cool.
Yeah.
Since we're trying to surge ahead
The one
for
that
well-bought.
the one that Shen modeled.
Mm-hmm. There's 3 different ones that I have.
This one's a 3D render. It looks not printed yet.
Which one?
The first link I clicked on.
But the second one is the actual one, the printed one.
So Heather, tell people what this is.
So we've been trying to raise money for Wellbot to help him out with some of his medical expenses, and so I think these are for sale. The models are for sale, and you can download them, and then the proceeds go to the Help Wellbot campaign.
Are there and model these really cool little functional robot or articulated robots?
Yeah, this one's so cute. This one looks just like his logo.
Yeah, that one's pretty awesome.
Simbot. Robots fellow. Very cool.
Click on there's a
Man,
2
Shen's
more.
got some serious modeling talent.
Yeah,
So
and
this
that
is the guy
one,
that won-
I swear I
that won
tagged the
this
one that
contest
was
yesterday.
printed of that one. Did you
Really
click the other ones, babe?
It really did.
What's that?
Multi-parting it, but
Oh, okay.
Rough.
So yeah, so those are cool. All right, so we'll go over the Halloween ones next episode, and we'll
Okay.
check those out. And then I just had a couple things. Did you have anything you wanted to talk about, Travis, specifically?
I don't have anything specifically this week.
Pooch, is there anything you want to talk about this week?
yeah, I want to know more about. I don't know if you guys have been hearing the rumor about Allie getting into it with Allie robot girl getting into it with Joel.
Mm-hmm. I actually put that. I added
and
a new.
apparently they're going to have it out at Maker Faire.
I added a new section of our podcast of our stream that's called Funny Tag of the Week, and that was on there. Allie and Joel are feuding over her "Send Simone to Space" T-shirt. I don't know what the original feud was. We'll have to find out.
I suspect we're going to hear more, but it's hard to say who's going to win. You know, Joel, almost 40, having it out with like a 12-year-old. How old is Allie now? It could be anybody's.
No,
name,
I think
right?
she's like 15, right?
Is she 15?
She's a Mythbuster. He better watch out.
Not 15.
I don't think so.
She's a Mythbuster. He
Right.
should watch out. All right. Well, there's only one thing I want to talk about, and I want to talk about Stroopwafel.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Well,
So our hashtag was so inundated with Stroopwafels, and so I just wanted to tell everyone thank you so much for tagging Stroopwafels, enjoying Stroopwafels this fortnight, and so hopefully the fine, kind people at Stroopwafel will be sending us some goodies that we can ship out to you guys.
show off a couple of these Stroopwafels.
Yeah. Oh, they're so great.
Stroopwafel. Yeah, we had a lot of people tag Stroopwafel.
Chuck, have you had a Stroopwafel before?
No.
You haven't? Do they have them in New York? You should get one.
It's delicious.
Had a Stroopwafel.
Yeah, they're so good. Do you drink coffee, Chuck, or tea?
I'm a tea drinker.
Yeah, you can put them on top of your tea. So good.
All right. Well, let's keep working at getting some so we can try it.
Yes, for sure, for sure. So that's
The model that Chris, I'm showing it off. I don't know if you want to talk to.
Oh yeah. Oh, so yeah, this was the original one that Chris did. He modeled Stroopwafel World's logo, and then a bunch of those were printed, and then Tanya did one that actually had a bite and oozing, the syrup oozing out of it, and she made it into a keychain, and there was so much cool stuff. Oh, and the clock, the Stroopwafel clock. So they turned Chris's into a clock, Chris's model into a clock. It was great.
That it's not every day you just people latch on your brand and they just give you all this great free promotion like Stroopwafel.
Right, Stroopwafel?
Yeah.
So we're hoping.
Do you have those at Waffle House?
I don't think so. I think they're more of a cookie thing. You don't get these at a traditional breakfast place, right?
No.
It's just like a little cookie thing.
Yeah, it's a cookie.
Yeah.
So think of like a waffle cone, but a little bit thinner and flat, and then it has syrup in the middle.
Okay.
And then it has like a thin syrup in the middle. And so you put it on top of your tea or your coffee cup, and it gets warmed up, and then you bite it. Oh, it's so delicious.
All right, now I'm gonna check this out. I gotta do this now.
Sounds pretty good.
See, we're selling people
Where
on
can we get some
stroopwafel.
Stroopwafels in New York City.
I don't know. You better
We need to
Google
go.
that. You better Google
Who
that.
knows? Somebody help us in the chat.
Is there a website? Where's my stroopwafel.com? And you just put it in your zip. All right. So there's so much other good stuff, and we're going to talk about it on our next episode since we got to have all our special guests this time.
Yeah.
And so we have one last thing to do. Do you remember what it is?
Giveaway.
It's the giveaway! Yay!
We're giving away.
So we're giving away. Did we forget?
I forgot.
You
No, I just
forgot?
wanted you to
Tell
repeat
me.
it. So we didn't hear it.
So we're going to give away a $50 gift card to Proto Pasta to use on their website. You can use it to purchase filament. You can use it to purchase, what's the other stuff? What's the imperfect pasta?
Yeah.
You can use it to purchase
Imperfect
samples.
pasta.
You can have it go towards their workshop. Whatever you want on their website. 50 whole US dollars. So exciting.
50 people. 50, not 15.
Not 15.
15.
Not 5. 50.
And for those of you who aren't familiar with imperfect pasta, that's like their answer to belly flops. You know, Jelly Belly has belly flops. Like imperfect pasta is like that to that what belly flops is to Jelly Belly.
Oh, they're way better than belly flops because imperfect pasta, it's imperfect to them, but it is perfect to me. I love that stuff. It's mainly just
It's belly flops are delicious
well,
too.
okay, but belly flops are all misshapen and goobery, and imperfect pasta is just like amazing colors. It's not like weird
regardless, don't eat the
sizing.
pasta.
Don't eat the pasta.
Don't eat it.
Don't eat the pasta. Okay, are you guys ready? It's gonna get a little Blair Witch in here while I
Oh.
move the camera around.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We were all
Okay.
about transparency. Chuck, so she always takes the camera and puts it on the screen.
Well, people
So
get
the
sassy.
generator can be seen.
They want to
We're
make
gonna
sure. Okay, so look. So here's everyone that tagged.
Down a little bit more.
Oh, down a little bit more. Okay, can you see now?
Perfect.
Okay, so everyone can see. Here's all the entries. And we're ready. Is there a drum roll? We have a drum roll. FP3D. I love how everyone's like, who's that? So FP3D, I don't think you're in the chat. I'll message you and you'll get $50 in Proto Pasta. Oh, it is messed up.
Congratulations, FP3D.
Oh, that was it. Oh, it did. Okay, you can see it. Very
Awesome.
cool. Very cool. All right.
Guys, this was an awesome stream.
So what are you guys doing now tonight, Pooch?
You know what? I think we're all relaxing after a big travel day. So we're going to hang out here. There's some hangout events tomorrow that are happening, some pre-media events and stuff like that. And so lots to be
Fat
done.
Cat Lab tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be at the Fat Cat Lab tomorrow. If anybody is watching is in New York City and is thinking about coming out, come out to the Matter Hackers meetup. And there's other stuff. Protopasta is actually co-hosting a thing with G-Create during the day on Friday, which is really cool. There's a lot of little events going on. All of it's, I don't want to say all of it, but a lot of it is detailed on the Make website. So, Maker Fair website. So
I just
check it
got
out.
the update.
We can see you there.
FP3D is Fernando Pena from Florida.
Fernando Pena.
So that's exciting. Anyway.
If you watch the country stream. Yeah.
Yes, he's in the country club, right? Very nice.
Excellent. Well, congrats, Fernando. And it was awesome stream tonight. Thank you to Protopasta again for sponsoring.
Most definitely. Thank you, Protopasta, for sponsoring. Make sure you check out proto/pasta.com.
Thank you, Proto Pasta.
And Heather, I trust your marking because we had so much great stuff this week and we don't want to let it slide. So hopefully we can make sure we get it in first on the next stream so people aren't feeling a little left out.
For sure. And maybe we'll forewarn everyone that we'll run a little bit long next time since we're trying to cover up from, see if we can start a little bit earlier.
One last minute shout out to my buddy Sean. He had we didn't get to show it here, but he had a really awesome skateboard deck design that he did. And go on his Twitter. He's Art Mods and check it out. I think it's awesome. He's going to be at Maker Faire too. So if you're here, Come say hi to him. He works for IC3D.
And then did you want to, who's going to announce our mega giveaway for next episode?
Mega giveaway.
Do you remember the mega giveaway, Pooch?
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to
Do I remember the giveaway for next week?
Yeah, not next week, next episode, next fortnight.
The next fortnight. So the mega giveaway?
The mega giveaway.
Yeah. So next week we have a collaboration. Sorry, next fortnight we have a collaboration between Olson Ruby and Matter Hackers.
Mm-hmm.
Should be good.
They both have some really cool stuff. Olson, obviously, if you're not familiar, if you're doing a lot of abrasive printing and stuff, like the Ruby nozzle.
I'm trying to show it. We have not one.
Heather, we have 2 of those?
We have 2. 1 second. Hold on. We have
Oh, wow.
2. So we have 2 Olson Ruby nozzles. How exciting is
Okay.
that? And then
Matter Hackers is going to be giving away some build series?
nope.
Oh, no. No. We ended up with... Of course, what do you have to print with your Olson but some Nylon X, right?
Exactly.
Right, so
Nice.
some abrasive to go with it. So that's a good
That's an
giveaway.
awesome
So if you guys are,
Heck yeah.
if you have some ideas of things to tag, get in there so you can get your entries in, and get in the running to win.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting a cough. Don't forget to talk about this. Cough in the chat. Artobox wants me to remind everyone to follow him on Twitter to do the hashtag 3DP hunt at Maker Faire. So you can hunt for little tokens around the Maker Faire.
That's right. He teased that today. They had a bunch of little tokens that if anybody's here wants to do the scavenger hunt.
Yes. So awesome.
That's gonna be fun.
We're jealous.
I will be on the lookout.
Oh my goodness. Well, thanks for sticking with us, everyone, on this weird episode of the Ketchup.
Thank our special guest, Chuck Ellebuck here. Chuck.
Thank you,
You can
Chuck.
follow him. Tell them where they can find you, Chuck.
Just go filamentfriday.com.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
There you go.
Very cool.
All right, everybody have a good night, and we're looking forward to seeing everybody again soon.
We'll catch up soon.
Catch up soon.
Thanks for having me.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.